Welcome to the April 6th Bryan City Council meeting. We appreciate you being here. If you wouldn't mind standing.
Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Second item on the agenda is approval of the minutes of March 16th.
I will move to approve.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
And John?
Yes. The hearing of public concerns. Right up, state your name and go from there. Mr. Cox, thanks.
First of all, I hope the Easter Bunny was kind to everybody in the room. So, out of curiosity, I understand that the repaving of Eastland Estates is supposed to be done by the county this year. Is there a timetable that you guys are aware of?
I am not, and our engineer is not here. I don't think the asphalt plants have opened up yet. It's still
My
chilly.
understanding, June or July.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that right.
It's my understanding the county will be in June or July.
Okay, thank you for that. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Tomorrow is the day that the Eastland Estates gets the tree limbs, et cetera, picked up. And we have got the most tree limbs I've ever seen down. So it's gonna take some work to get that done. And while we're talking about schedules, the city, as I understand it, owns the North Court, Middle Court, and South Court Islands. So when are like lawn mowing, et cetera, activities going to start?
We don't own those islands, do we?
I believe I was told in a previous meeting that you did.
They'd be in the city right away.
Okay. So do you guys
But
mow
the
those?
homeowners mow all of the center circles, like Patrick Court, Charzer. It's, the residents take care of the center islands. I don't know that anybody has ever agreed that the city was gonna mow those.
I was going to say, we take care of Union Place.
Yeah, the city has never mowed those, to my knowledge. 28 years that I've been here.
I was going to say that especially South Court Island has a heavy ring of loose gravel around it. And any attempt to just simply run a mower over it is going to probably damage your equipment severely. So, again, you're welcome to come out and take a look at the condition. I understand you have plans tonight, and I hope those go well. So, again, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Is there any other public concern? Hearing or seeing none, let's move on to agenda item number 4. John, if you mind number and read.
Ordinance number 16, 2026, an ordinance to authorize the purchase of the Lincoln Park Icon Pavilion Kit, engineered drawings, and anchor bolt kit from Game Time using Omnia Partners, using contract number 20170011134, a cooperative purchasing program for state and local government entities.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You get me instead, Ben. I'm here to request council approve the bid from Omni Partners through the state purchasing program for the Lincoln Park Pavilion. It's the same purchasing agreement program that we used when we purchased the playground two years ago now. Time flies.
But I wasn't sure, and so I just wanted to ask you, is, not about the purchasing agreement, got it, read it, understand it. It's, do we then, our staff, put it up, or do they?
No, we went out and we're getting quotes from local contractors to build it for us,
Build it.
yes.
And that was part of the plan in the first place?
Yeah,
Because I
yep.
cannot remember, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thanks.
Curious question. Are there going to be any cameras or any type of security type stuff associated with this, considering the problems
We
we've
have
had?
cameras currently on the restroom,
Right.
and we will add cameras on the west side of the property as well.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And there'll probably be 8 to 10 picnic tables inside.
It looks nice.
It does.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, I'll move to suspend.
And I'll second.
Rick,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes,
Mary,
Yes.
and John.
Yes.
and I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
and John.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.
Agenda item number 5, John, if you would please, number
Or-
8.
Ordinance number 17, 2026, an ordinance amending Bryan Codified Ordinance, Chapter 735, solicitors, canvassers, and peddlers.
Council, after the hailstorm, we did a revisiting of our solicitor permit. And there were some things on this permit from 2015 that were not really feasible. One of the requests was fingerprints from the applicant and at least 2 reliable property owners within the county who would certify the applicant's good business character and responsibility or respectability. A statement from a reputable physician within the municipality dated not more than 10 days prior to the application, certifying the applicant to be free of contagious, infectious, and communicable disease. A picture 2 inches by 2 inches within the last 60 days. So I had Mark Fischel look over this because really what we were really worried about is that we had legitimate insured contractors here. And so he has revisited this application to make it work both for us and the residents' protection, but also for the solicitors, because honestly, if you know anything about local doctors groups, there was no one that was locally going to see someone from out of town and within 10 days and give them a good bill of health. And I don't know why it was drafted that way in 2015, but it was. So the new changes, again, name and description of applicant, which was in there, permanent home address, brief description of the nature of business, tax ID number issued by the IRS, and length of time for which they want to do that, which honestly, we give them 30 days at a time. Valid driver's license, picture ID, proof of business and workers' compensation insurance, and a statement as to whether they've been convicted of any crime, misdemeanor, or violation of municipal ordinance. We also do a local background check on them, but we took out the fingerprinting, the physician's need, the 2x2 picture that, you know, is passport size. So we're hoping that you can actually suspend the rules and pass this, because believe it or not, we actually had a contractor from Westerville spend a couple nights in a hotel last weekend in order for City Hall to open up to get a solicitor permit, because he had started on a Saturday and the police had to tell him, look, you can't do this without a permit, and he had to wait for the mayor's office to open up to continue, so.
Is there anything, though, about repeated visits? I mean, because I'm not necessarily talking about the hail damage folks, but, I mean, it seems like there are some people, some businesses that they don't like it when you've told them no, and so they come back again, and they come back again.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no means no, whether I've told it to you or told it to the next guy who shows up or whatever.
I would suspect those folks don't actually have a solicitor permit, and I would let them know or ask them. So they're supposed to carry that on their person, and if you want to ask, like, hey, can you give me a copy of your solicitor permit? And if they say, oh, my boss has it, You can say, well, either you can get your boss or I can call the local police department. I've done that from my front porch before, and usually they leave the neighborhood pretty quick. But you don't have to be terribly confrontational if you don't want. You can literally just call the police department, the non-emergency line, let them know, give them a description of the person. They will go out and look for them and make sure. We just want to make sure the residents are safe. We want to make sure that people that are going door to door for selling of goods are permitted to do so. I've had folks, I had an elderly lady that she's like, look, it's very hard for me to get up out of my chair with my walker and continue to go to the door. And it turns out the gentleman that was doing it did not have a permit. And so when we were able to track him down, he had to quit doing it.
I'd be a little surprised, though, if this one didn't have a permit, because...
There's very few permits out right now.
Really? Mm-hmm. This is for fiber optics. They've been hit, and they've been in the neighborhood a few times.
And if they continue to do that, I do have the ability, after I speak to them and they don't listen, I have the ability to pull a permit if there's enough
Okay.
complaints. So
I will
it's
make note of
written
it.
right in there. So, yes, there's options for people. I mean, if they're going to harass the community, it flat out says that the mayor can revoke that. So if we have to get to that point, and I did have to do that at one point, I think in my first year, because there was someone that really was harassing an elderly citizen quite a bit and just continued and continued.
It's good to know.
Don't want to do that, but if we get to that point, then we will.
Well, I'll move to suspend if there's no more.
Second.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
and John.
Yes.
And I'll move to approve.
And I'll second.
Jim,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
and John.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just for your information, Steve, when you brought that up, I was over here smiling because a question I was going to ask the mayor is there any way we can limit the number of times you come to the door
Yeah.
and say, I'm not going to say, because there was 4 of them that came up, XYZ, and it's just, no thank you. No thank you. My roof is just fine right now. Thank you. And I'm probably not good at being gracious more than a couple times. So thank you for that. John, agenda item number 6, please, if you could number and read.
Resolution number 22, 2026, a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a task order with Jones and Henry Engineers Limited for preparation of a water system general plan.
Good evening, council.
Good evening.
As many of you are aware, we're looking at planning for long-term improvements to the water treatment plant and those facilities. Just some background information, we've completed a water system improvement study, a distribution system model. We're currently working on a hydro study as well. But the next step is a general plan. This is a requirement through the EPA. You have to do this to pursue funding through the state revolving loan program. The general plan will take a look at your existing system conditions, your treatment plant, your distribution system, your wells, your well field. It also takes a look at population and water demand projections. It will also analyze alternatives, so that would either be rehabbing the current facility or constructing a new one. It'll look at treatment options, which would include softening as well. And then we'll get a final report with all of their recommendations, their cost estimates, funding strategies, and anything regulatory that we need to consider. So again, this is the next step in the process. It is budgeted and appropriated in the Water Capital Fund. There's a not-to-exceed cost of $97,800. And so be looking for authorization for the mayor to sign that agreement.
I was just curious, when I read it, it said something about, and I had to write it down, I will never remember these names. Any idea or the chances of needing or getting funds from the water supply loan account?
Yeah.
It sounded somewhat remote, but I just thought I'd ask you.
That would likely be the funding source. It's
Okay.
low-interest funding, so yes, you have to do the plan in order
And
to
then
pursue
be
that
able to get
funding.
that loan.
Yep.
Thank you.
And when you use the term treatment, you're talking about water treatment, which isn't supposed to be confused with waste sewer
Correct.
treatment. Okay.
Water treatment, drinking water.
Okay.
So the reason he's here is because Jones and Henry wrote the agreement so that the city of Bryan owner
Yeah.
signed it, which
Right.
is only the mayor that can sign.
Thanks, Derek.
Thank you.
Well, I'll move to suspend.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes,
And John?
Yes.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
And John?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.
John, if you would please number and read agenda item 7.
Resolution number 23, 2026, a resolution directing the mayor and the clerk-treasurer to enter into an agreement with WesBanco Bank, designating WesBanco Bank as the depository for active, inactive, and interim funds of the city of Bryan for a period of 5 years from May 5th, 2026 to May 4th, 2031. Ohio Revised Code requires that municipalities either enter into or renew 5-year depository agreements with the banking institutions they do business with. Bryan's been with WesBanco for, well, it was First Federal, then it was Premier, now it's WesBanco. We're not changing the people we work with, we're not changing the building we go to, but we are recommending that we enter into a new 5-year period with WesBanco. They competitive rates, don't charge us any fees, great customer service. We've just engaged them for a new city credit card program, and we have no reason to recommend that the city change at this time.
You answered about 4 of my questions right there. So, yeah, thank you. It's obviously, let's put them all in one category. Obviously, it's you, the mayor, and your staff are happy with this, or you would not recommend. Does it ever go out for bid, or do you guys just decide this is, how does that work?
We can go out for bid, especially, I think the last time the city went out for bid was when we made a switch from Huntington Bank to First Federal at the time. When there is an interest in making a change, you do have to go out for bid, seek proposals. But at the end of the day, the city, and per Ohio Revised Code, the city maintains great amount of discretion as to the institution they ultimately choose.
Well, I'll move to suspend.
I'll second.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
And John?
Yes.
I'll move to approve.
And I'll second.
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
And John?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you please read agenda item number 8, number and read, please?
Resolution number 24, 2026, a resolution authorizing the mayor to accept a grant of $8,462.29 from the Ohio Criminal Justice System for body-worn cameras for the officers of the Bryan Police Department.
Council, the police department was successful in securing a grant from Ohio Criminal Justice System for a portion of the body-worn cameras. Again, that was almost $8,500. So with your permission, we would ask that you pass this resolution so that we can accept the grant dollars.
Is this an increase or an upgrade or both? I'm sorry, I know.
Yeah, trick question because the chief's not here tonight.
I didn't mean it to be a trick. I'm not that tricky.
It is either it's either like a maintenance service agreement, or I'm
Yeah,
really
they
not
don't.
positive. I don't think it's new equipment or,
No, it's not new, but they do an annual. I just don't know if it increased or stayed the same.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't recall.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get back to you
I've
on
been a
that.
significant proponent of body cameras for,
And everyone is outfitted with those.
yeah. But didn't used to be everyone was, but yes, now, that's good. I'm good with that, and I can find
Including,
out from the
honestly,
chief.
Mr. Betts, including the 3 SROs at the school, they
Yeah.
also are outfitted with body cams.
Sure.
Correct, Mr. Oswald?
Yes, ma'am?
Since you see them more than I do?
That's good, you bet, that's,
I apologize.
no, that's fine. I can get that.
If it's increased, it's not increased a lot. But I could follow up with you with a number.
I just want to make sure I don't have an officer saying, I didn't have a body camera.
Nope, there is a policy in place, so they would be violating the policy.
I always like those kind of policies. Thank you.
Sir. Any interaction with the public, they need to have it on and activated.
Well, I'll move to suspend.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes,
Mary?
Yes.
And John?
Yes,
and I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
And John?
yes. John, if you could number and read agenda item 9, please.
Resolution number 25, 2026, a resolution to accept a $1,000 donation from the Bryan Fraternal Order of Eagles, number 2233, for the City of Bryan Police Department.
And council, the Bryan Police Department is asking to accept a $1,000 donation from the Eagles, and this will go towards purchasing a moving target. This will improve the practice and qualifications that have to be done regarding their duty weapons, so it will be used in training and requalifying our police officers, and we're very grateful to the Eagles for their continued support.
Right now, are they just shooting at,
There's, non-moving target out at the range,
so it's just going to be one of them?
yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Sorry, suspend. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll second.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
And John?
Yes,
Move to approve.
Second.
Rick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
And John?
yes. John, if you could please number and read agenda item 10.
Actually, that's Andy.
Yep, we have a building permit from Andy.
Good evening.
Evening.
Tonight I have a permit for St. Holtz McCarnes. This is for the gas station at 1310 West High Street. This is a building addition off the rear of the building. St. Holtz McCarnes will be the general contractor. Zone is C2. State construction type is 5B. State use group is M. Cost for the addition is $150,000. This is going to be a 464 square foot addition.
To what end?
This is for the Bryan main stop. They're adding on, they're redoing their restroom and office, kind of squaring off the building with their beer cave they added several years
I
ago.
was hoping they were going to increase storage for cookies on demand.
So,
I'll move to approve on this.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
And John?
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
we can go around the room and start with you, Mayor, if you like.
I don't think I have anything to add. Thank you.
John?
Nothing.
Yep, look,
Just
I'm
make a
Chief
quick
Poole.
statement. We've had some severe weather in the last few weeks. If you do not have alerts, you should join the regroup through the Williams County EMA. You can register online if you've got questions. You can contact them at the 911 center on their non-emergency number. They'll walk you through that. but you can update and select which ones you want. So if you want to hear when there's a fog alert, you can select that and get that as well. Or you can set it just for thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, and such. But that regroup needs to be registered to a cell phone by an individual.
Is that different than Alert 86?
That is the Alert 86.
Okay.
It's actually called regroup, but
Okay.
yes, Alert 86, yes.
Okay, phew.
And to show my stupidity and technology, I can actually screen out severe thunderstorms,
Yep.
but keep in tornado. Because I
There
really get
there
tired of
are,
hearing about
there are a
severe
lot of options that you have available to you
Okay.
with that, and you can actually set
I'll
those.
check 'em out.
If you're not able to log back in, they can help you reset your password as well. But yeah,
I'll
the
check
Alert
it.
86
If I
is
need help, I'll get with my daughter who can get her father to
I would,
fix that.
I would not recommend the fog alert, because when those come in at 2
Oh,
a.m.,
Yes.
Yes, those do.
It's just-
Not my
it's just
favorite.
Never ending.
Flood watches are good too, if you want to be woke up, yes.
Yeah.
Along with that, I know someone that we all know very well that had lightning strikes on his phone, and so it was driving him crazy.
Where was I at? Any folks from the back at all? Cox already. Newspaper. I believe that's it then. So if we're ready to, we can have a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
and John.
Yes. Oh, we're supposed to sign the back of this.
Yep.